Hey everybody, welcome back to the FMV Archive. Remember back in 1994 where Terry Hulk Hogan, Chris Lemon, and the kid from Step by Step combined forces to make the wonderful TV show Thunder in Paradise? Probably not, but no one else did anyway. Thankfully, CDI decided to create a game based on the TV show. They actually filmed the FMV game concurrently with an episode of Thunder in Paradise to make this game. Thunder in Paradise is very similar. It's kind of like Baywatch and Night Rider all mixed together. Thunder is Kit, it is the car, it is a very cool boat with a whole bunch of, fancy gadgets on it. And it is filmed on a beach with beautiful women and beautiful people. That is the theory behind this. The producers from Baywatch are actually the creators of the TV show Thunder in Paradise. They thought a video game was going to go really well with it to kind of promote the brand, so they made this game. They also thought the show needed a larger-than-life personality in it, so that's why Terry Hulk Hogan is in this stupid show. Anyway, should we play this game? Let's find out in our 10-point system, starting with the story. It feels like a lot of parts of the actual show and the story are left on the cutting room floor. Maybe I had to watch the entire series to figure out kind of what's going on. Essentially, as it starts, they are filming Thunder in Paradise, and they're the actual actors in the show telling you that, hey, we've created this game from one of our episodes, so jump on in. The bulk of the story is an android steals this girl who is Hulk's stepdaughter from his widowed wife. But you are recreating the episode of Zach. Yeah, the kid from Step by Step. He's in this episode. He's actually in the final two episodes. I guess they wanted to get the young hip crowd into it, so they brought him in. You're playing as him. You're kind of, I guess, a computer expert, but they also give you a gun and say, yeah, take out all these guys while you're getting to the android. Maybe not the safest thing for a teenager. So the story's pretty simple. Girl stolen, got to get her back, got to kill androids on your way to getting her. Who hasn't seen that before? The story is really weak, and it's mostly just Hulk and Chris Lemon yelling at you for messing up and not shooting all the targets that you need to shoot. It feels that there's a lot of holes in it. I guess it's kind of interesting. We'll give it a 3 overall for the story. Number 2, the gameplay. There's a lot of actual very long scenes from the actual episode in there. Then there's kind of cut scenes in there. Which are the game? This is kind of a shooter type of game. You're either in Thunder, in the boat, shooting missiles and stuff that are coming at you, nearly impossible, or you're walking around Epcot and you're shooting people that are attacking you. You're either shooting people on a street, a warehouse, or just a walking path. Think of it kind of like Mad Dog McCree if you've ever played this one. This is definitely a light gun game. If you don't have the light gun, this is damn near impossible. They will sometimes put 4 people up on the screen to shoot at once. And if you don't get all 4 of them, you take health damage. It's impossible to do it. I would say even with the light gun, there's no way. There's 4 people on the screen. I can't shoot 4 people at once. Now, the variation in terms of, okay, I'm either on the boat or I'm walking around just shooting people, that's nice, but it's so gosh darn hard that it really just takes away from everyone. I would give it a 3 overall for the gameplay. Number 3, the look in the gameplay. The FMV is great. I mean, a lot of this is taken from an actual TV show, and what isn't filmed on the TV show, they did with the entire crew there. So it looks fantastic. The interface actually looks really good, and so do the shooting scenes in this. I think they're excellent. I wish I had the light gun to play with this one, because maybe it would have been a little bit more fun, a little bit easier to do, but I didn't. Most people that played this game did not have it either. A lot of the reviews back in the day said the game was impossible even with the light gun. They said it should have had levels of difficulty on there. There's not. There's just one level. You just fire it up and you start playing. But the interface looks really good, and like I said, the video is pretty darn excellent. And actually, everything looks amazing. 9 overall for the look and the graphics. Number 4, the dialogue. It's bad. I mean, they had professional writers on this, and it just comes off as ridiculously sophomorish, I would say. I'm constantly being berated by the ex-star of Firehead, if you've never seen that one with Chris Lemon, an absolute classic, and a guy that is most known for somehow getting a racist rant and a sex tape all combined into one. I'm actually going to put the full intro of the game up on here. It is so overdone. It is ridiculous. The dialogue's really bad. It's a 2 overall. This is a fairly linear story. There are mild branching paths on there, but it's really just how good you do in those shooting portions. So we're going to go for controls and game logic instead of consequences. Controls are laughably bad, absolutely horrible. They don't make very much sense. On a keyboard, they're terrible. And the reviews I read when you were playing it with the actual CDI controller, absolutely abomination. Who puts 4 targets at once that you need to shoot on? Like even Duck Hunt, there was never 4 ducks on the screen that came on for the exact same amount of time, which is not a lot. You have like a half a second to shoot these targets. It would probably be better off doing this on a random episode with a better plot, maybe the pilot or something like this that would introduce these characters, because you kind of just dumped into it all in the middle of the story. Since Billy the Kid could not shoot everything that's on the screen on this, the game logic and controls are a 1. They're very poor. Up next, number 6, the acting. It feels exactly like a 90s crappy television show that would have been on TBS late at night.
You stay here.
Uncle Spence, please, I'm the only one who can override the Major's priority orders. Ow! Ow! With the Neuralink, all we have to do is use these soft guns to deplete the Major's auto defenses.
They figured out hot women would make up for the lack of script. They have a supermodel. She is the bartender on this one. And then there's just random cut scenes in the middle here of just like women playing volleyball in bikinis or something like that. It doesn't fit at all, but it's there. I mean, Chris Lemon's mostly known for Firehead. At least that's what I know him for, really bad. He was kind of like an action hero there for a very brief time. Hulk Hogan is not a great actor, but in movies like No Holds Barred, where he's actually wrestling and playing a wrestler, he's pretty good. So the acting is not bad. We'll give it a 7 overall. Number 7, direction and cinematography. It's passable. It looks like a crappy direct-to-TV movie back in the 80s, 90s. I mean, think of it, if Baywatch is the reason that this thing exists, it's not going to be all that deep. It's mostly hot dudes, hot chicks, chasing around bad guys. That's what this is. It is okay at what it does. This is a 5 overall for the direction and cinematography. Number 8, the music and sound design. Listen, if you do original music for your game, that is plus points for me every single time. And Thunder in Paradise has a great, amazing music that goes with it. The Thunder in Paradise theme song is absolutely fantastic. Since this is a big budget TV show, it's $1 million an episode. Of course, the sound design is going to be really good on it. The sound in the game is good. Everything is really good for music and sound design. I'd give it a 10 overall. Number 9, inventiveness. Tying a TV show into a game. Okay, that is fairly new. Even though there was a bunch of TV shows on video games back in the day, especially for DOS on computers, heck, there's a Hill Street Blues game. There's an LA Law game out there, people. It's still relatively new, especially in the FMV world, using the actual actors that were in the TV show. Mini games in an actual FMV game. I love this too. I love when they incorporate actual gaming into FMV storytelling. I think it's done really well here as well. And these games aren't puzzles. They're actual video games, and they're actual video game quality. Like, they play pretty darn well on this. I would give it a 10 overall for inventiveness. This is really different. Number 10, our most important factor, fun. This game is not good, okay? It is a very dumb game. The controls are awful. It's terrible, but I had fun playing it. It's so stupid that you just feel kind of captivated to play more of it. And it's a quick game. I think like in about probably an hour tops, you will get through this thing. If you had the light gun, it would probably be a lot more fun, but I enjoyed the experience in cheesiness that Terry Hulk Hogan gave to me. I would give it an 8 overall for fun. If the actual games, the mini games and the shooting things worked, it would be a 10. So the final score for this, it's a 58, okay? And it could be a lot higher. Our final verdict is if you had the light gun for this, maybe it's fun. But the fact that the light gun's like $200 to get it complete and guaranteed working, you're probably not gonna play this on the CDI with a light gun. It's nostalgic, it looks good, it plays well, it does everything it needs to do. The gameplay is really bad on it. If you just wanted to download this game and, have some fun with it, it is abandonware. You can find this on tons of different sites. We're going to put up the intro to the game on here just because it's really hokey and funny, and we're going to put that up here. But this one you can probably steer clear of. What you should be doing, though, is hitting subscribe and hitting like. We do nothing but FMV gaming, so if this is your thing, check us out. We have hundreds of videos on reviews, gameplay, walkthroughs, everything involving FMV gaming. Thank you. Have a good one.